I had never been to this particular Goodwill before, and it is a city next to me. It's only about 15 minutes away, but every Friday they have 50% off. I had no idea that they did this. The Goodwill in my city doesn't do this at all. I only have one in my city. So I went there just by accident and found out that every Friday is 50% off. So score! I got a really great bargain on a really lot of good things. One thing I'm going to have to say, disclaimer, I am sitting on a revolving chair. So if you see me wiggling back and forth, that's why. I do it without even thinking about it. So sorry if that makes you dizzy. The first thing I'm going to show you is this acorn. Look at how beautiful that is. It actually is perfect the way it is. I paid $4.79 for this acorn. I would say it's about a good 6 inches high by almost 6 inches wide. So it's not very heavy. It's made of, I think it's made of wood, but wood or plastic, I'm really not sure. It was made in China. I'm always on the lookout for sets, sugars and creamers, pitchers, things that are in really good shape and that I really don't have to do anything to. And this is a beautiful, just white ceramic or porcelain sugar and creamer set. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. They're on the smaller side, so they'll be perfect for like a little tea set. Comes with a beautiful little lid. And these were $1.29 each. So for $2.60, I got a beautiful set, no chips, no cracks, no crazing, nothing. Another thing that I found that was really inexpensive, this was $1.49. It's a flat backed planter and it's a really funky rose color. I don't like it like this. So this will probably get a makeover. I think with all the beautiful details on it, I think it will look good just with a darker color underneath and then white on top and then distressed. And it is made of plastic. It says terracotta made in China, but I don't think it's terracotta. I think, well, maybe it is. Now, for some reason, when I go to thrift stores here, the wood products are always really cheap. This basket was $3.49. It's a beautiful basket. Now, sure, it does have a heart, not a heart shape, an apple shape on the ends. But even so, if you painted this white and distressed it, it has this beautiful round handle that I have seen very rarely. And I only paid $3.50 for it. It's in fabulous condition. So I will probably do something with this. I will probably end up painting this white and distressing it, maybe putting some type of apple orchard or maybe just a farm fresh something or other on either side. I think this will turn out just beautiful. Now, I'm always on the lookout for candles too. This is a beautiful candle dish. The jar itself, it's a nice rounded bottom and it has these speckles. It is, I don't know where it's from, but it has the beautiful wood lid on it that has a suction and it's only been burned a couple of times. It is a beautiful vanilla flavor. I'm not going to eat it, I promise. It's a beautiful vanilla smell, and I got this for $4.99. So that is a fantastic buy. Candles like this usually cost upwards from $12, $16, even $20. So I'm really happy with this one. So the last thing I found at the Goodwill was this bag of handles. So these are just handles that you would use in your kitchen or bathroom. There's wood and then metal. They're really in rough shape. You can see there's even a little bit of blue on there, like the rust is really doing a number on these. But I got a bag. I haven't even counted how many. I'm sure there's probably 20 of them in here. And this was $4.99. Now, everything that I got at the Goodwill, like I said earlier, was 50% off. So this bag was actually $2.50. That apple basket was $3.50, so $1.75. So everything that I purchased there was $24 and I got it for 12 bucks or $12.50, I guess, or something like that. Anyway, so I was really happy with that. And I'll be using these on some of my trays that I sell locally. So I'm really excited that I got a bunch of these. One more thing that I found at the Goodwill, and it was $3.50. Look at this beautiful crock, a pot, casserole. I don't know what you would call it. I think it looks more like a crock. It does have a little bit of a vintage look to it. It says Scandia by Northland Stoneware. It's made in Japan, so it's not going to be anything really vintage. It has a lot of crazing on it, lots of cracks. I'm not too fond of this stripe here, so this is probably going to get a nice stone texture on it, maybe with baking soda. And it might even get a little vintage something or other on the sides. That will probably be part of my next thrift video as well. Okay, so the next store that is really, there's a lot of them here in Canada, in Ontario specifically, is Value Village. And they are owned by Savers. So you have Savers down in the States. You have tons of Goodwills as well. We have limited Goodwills, but we have tons of Value Village, which again is Savers. So I found this crate, again, wood, $3.99. It's really orangey. You can see that it's got, you know, like it's almost like a cedar wood, I think. Yeah, it probably is. It's somebody put this handle on it and they put this little beer can opener or beer bottle opener or just a bottle opener on the side. And so I'm assuming it would have been for like a beer caddy. So I'm probably going to leave this on there. I'm not sure about the handle because it sticks out on either side and that might prevent bottles from going in it. I also think that it needs a couple of extra slats here or maybe just another piece where I can put some kind of design. So that was $3.99. So this will probably be part of a makeover. I might leave it this color. I'm not sure. Let me know down in the comments if you think I should leave it this cedar wood color or if I should give it a paint job. This is originally from Pier 1. Look at how pretty this is. I just love it. I think I'm going to leave it this yellow color. I think it's just really pretty. It has a few, I think it's supposed to be kind of distressed. I don't know if you can see that here, but it looks a little wonky. It is a little cracked, so maybe I will paint it. I'm not sure. It was $4, but I just love the look of it. I think it's just a really neat piece. It might have actually had a stopper at one point, which would make sense. I probably have some corks that would fit in there. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to make this over. It's nice the way it is, but I don't know. Let me know what you think. I need your opinion because I'm not sure. I look at stuff and then I think I want to make it over, but then I'm not sure because maybe it should just stay the way it is. Anyway, it's not a vintage piece, so if I paint it, it won't be a big deal. This is something that I picked up. It was $6. It's originally from HomeSense. I'm not going to do anything to it, but I think it's gorgeous. Look at this beautiful, beautiful picture. Did I say it was from HomeSense? Yeah, it was from HomeSense originally for $10. I got it for $6, which really isn't that great of a deal. But look at how pretty it is. And it says, think big with these bumblebees. And then, yeah, they are bumblebees. And then there's one here on the handle. And it's in perfect condition. It doesn't have any scratches or cracks or anything. So I think I'm just going to display this in the summer. I think it would look beautiful with maybe some black-eyed Susans or some sunflowers and some greenery. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So this is just going to stay in my personal collection. I did find some animals at the thrift store. This is, I think it's an iron chicken. I don't know. I think this top part is, oh, it's hard for you to see here. This top part I think is resin, but then these are metal legs. And this is what it looks like. I think it's absolutely adorable. I think I'm going to leave it completely black, although it would look great white and then distressed back. But I paid $3.50 for this, and I think it would look really great on a shelf, a tiered tray in the kitchen. It's just beautiful. Here is a beautiful pale yellow bird. This is from Ashland, which would be a Michael's purchase. And I don't know what it would have been at Michael's. Oh, hang on. Canadian, $11.99. So $12 Canadian, which would be about, I would say about $9 US for this. So you probably see it. It's quite large. It's really pretty. It has some beautiful wing designs and some nice here. I paid $3.50 for it. So I'm not sure. I don't know. It has some little black specks on it. I don't know if those are, oh yeah, you can clean those off. Sweet. This is so adorable. Look at this little sheep. He's so fat and pudgy. He's hard, he's resin, probably part of a set. I'm not sure, but he was really sweet. He was $3.50. I'm going to leave him as is as well. Look at that sweet little face. He's so cute. I means bunnies. So check out this little pair of bunnies. There's a big one. Whoops, let me put them together. A big one and a littler one, and they match, and they're so adorable. These came from a grocery store, President's Choice, that we have here in Canada. I don't know how much they would have gone for, but I paid $3.50 for each of them. I like finding things that have a unique shape and design, and I thought this was really neat. It was in with the mugs, but I don't think it's a mug. It has this felt on the bottom, so I'm assuming it would be some kind of pottery vase. It was made in Taiwan, and it's in really good shape. It does have some crazing. This is too bright of a yellow for me. I think it would look awesome with a succulent in it, maybe with some bits of lavender, or maybe just one nice big hydrangea on it. I think that would look beautiful as well. This is another cute little pot. It's a clay pot, and on it says moutarde. I think that's how you say mustard in French. So this is definitely a French country piece, kind of, and it's just a little mustard dish. I don't know, it might have had a lid or was supposed to have a lid, but I just think it's so neat with the two-tone colors. Now, again, green is not my color. I probably would take this and just go from here up and paint it white or an off-white color, or maybe even like a crock color, like that favorite color of mine, mushroom, and then just distress where it says mustard. And I think this would be a really sweet addition to a tiered tray or a shelf, a vignette, anything. And it could just stand alone like this. You could put some florals in it, or maybe a couple of small little spoons. That would be fun too. In my kitchen, I like to collect canisters, and I like to collect them when they're sort of a green color. This is a beautiful sort of farmhouse green color, a little bit sage, I think. I just love the fluted edge on here, and it does have the lid on it. I think it's beautiful. I did pay a little bit more for this. It was $6. That's a little pricey for me, but I love it. It is not a vintage item. You can see there's a tag down here. I have no idea where it came from, but I think it's going to be a perfect addition to all of the green canisters that I have lined up on my kitchen counter. This is a beautiful antique candle holder. It's a wood product. It's not solid wood. It has the nice black base here. It was $5, kind of on the pricey side, but I think it's beautiful. This was originally a Walmart purchase. I think it looks great as is. I'm not going to do anything with this. I think I might keep this for myself. This one is a keeper for now. I thought this was absolutely perfect for my collection. You can see up here a little bit. Maybe you can see it. I have some blue glass, and down here in my family room where I'm sitting in front of my fireplace, I have a bunch of blue glass because I have sort of a cottagey, beachy kind of look down here, coastal decor. This has grapes on it, so it's definitely meant to be a wine carafe. It has the original cork, and I can't even get it out. That's okay, I'll leave it in there. And this was $4.99, but I am going to add this to my collection. I just loved the different shape of it. So that's kind of what I look for when I'm checking out all the blue glass. There's really, there's no vintage about this at all. It just happens to fit in my collection. So I've just got a couple more pieces, and these are some wood pieces. I have this huge cutting board, and this is a used cutting board. It is solid wood, and it's not bamboo. It has some really good knife marks on it. It was $5. This is a gorgeous wood piece. It was made in the Philippines. I did pay $6 for this. It is a little bit on the pricey side, but look at how beautiful that is. The scalloped edging that it has, I think, is just absolutely fabulous. Just a beautiful pedestal bowl. You could put candy in this. You could put a couple little bits of fruit. You could put florals in it, or you could just leave it as is and just have it sitting on a shelf or a table, a side table. You could use it as a trinket box. It could hold your keys by the front door. I think this is gorgeous. The last piece of decor that I bought is also a piece from the Philippines. I'm just going to pull off the tag here for a second. I want to be able to show it to you without the tag. This was only $4. And again, it's a beautiful dish. These are hand carved and made in the Philippines. Just gorgeous. I love the color of the wood. This is beautiful. It looks like it might be for nuts or for appetizers. Again, this could be just used as a display piece. I hope you enjoyed this thrift haul and got some inspiration to go thrifting yourself and look for some treasures. When you go out thrifting, think outside the box a little bit, but make sure the piece speaks to you. Everything that I get from the thrift store is always something that I know I would love to show in my home, or I would love to make over to make it be a more beautiful piece than it already is. Thanks so much for spending some of your quality time with me today. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and make sure you come back and see me soon. If you like this video, here's a couple more thrifting videos that might interest you as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.